Hello everyone! Welcome back to our Roman campaign. There's a change because I updated the Radious mod, and in this update they added a lot of units. I believe it was for the Iceni up here. They added like 18 or something, so I'm sure we'll see them whenever we fight against them. But a big update is that the forced march stance has been removed from the game because the AI can never use it correctly. Now, unfortunately, what that means is that anybody in the forced march stance is going to be in the forced march stance. So I have no idea what that's going to do for this game. Because I assume there's a lot of armies out there. I mean, you can see just a couple right through here. So they're always going to be in the forced march stance. So they can never recruit now. They can never attack. So I don't know what's going to happen. Unfortunately, I didn't really realize that until after I installed the mod. So, I don't know, I'm almost thinking about reverting it to the previous edition, which I saved just in case something went bad. I don't know, we'll see, because that's kind of a huge change, and these AI armies are stuck in that stance until the end of time or until they're dead. So, I don't know. We'll see, but let's end the turn. Right. Edicts. Let's just grab the bread and games for right now. We get a bonus to that, right? For being Rome. Yes, +1 food and... Oh, well, that's just a typical bonus. Never mind. Anyway. Whoa, whoops. Intern. So, yeah. It kind of sucks. That kind of update kind of requires a brand new game. So, I don't know. We'll see how it affects everything. It's like all those legions are basically doomed to die. I suppose they could garrison inside cities and still fight, or go out there and be ambushed. See, that kind of sucks.
Glory, wealth, and a place in the histories. All of these will be ours when we are united as friends.
I still believe one day you'll die. Until then, no peace. Mission successful. Maintain 60 units in total. Excellent. Now, control 25 settlements either by direct ownership or through client states and military allies. Okay, let's head up to Korea. Aww.
How can I be of assistance?
And let's see if we can do a little bit to these guys. Military sabotage. Wreck baggage train?
Sabotage.
Sure.
An excellent choice. Was there ever
Yay!
any doubt?
Congratulations.
Ready for orders.
I think I'll keep the Blades of the Red Mist right there in case the Averni act up.
Ready for battle.
They are kind of gathering their champions. Up here, we will make this a villa and a consecrated ground. Change that city.
Commander.
What else are we going to be doing?
Commander.
Let's grab another Velites.
It's a good life.
Let's grab a couple spear units. And I guess veteran legionnaires. And then the Shadows Destroyers.
Ready for orders.
You know what? We'll spend the money. There we go. And keep you there. I know it's a boring post. I know. Let's actually move you down here. I don't expect any problems in this area.
Ready for battle.
But you are definitely going to at least lead us against Carthage, just whenever that happens. Just not soon. Let's see, back in Rome. This is what I'm making up here, right? I'm leveling that barracks up? Yeah. Let's upgrade our farms first. And yeah. What would this give me? We have the money to spare, I guess. Public order is going to take a hit. Do we have enough positive? Yeah, we do. So sure, we'll upgrade that. 500 gold left.
Ever in service to Rome.
Ooh, you know what? Ah, no, we need the best stuff in Rome, so that's okay. I'll get some agents another time.
Commander.
I don't really think I need to move you. So let's just end the turn. Looks like the RDIE are gathering in force against Noria. Good for them. I'm glad they no longer need my hand in guiding them to where they should go. In fact, they went where I didn't want them to go. A couple times. Alright, and they took over Noria. Way to go, RDIE. Let's hope you never backstab me and I have to destroy your entire race. Because I make it a point to, you know, any client state or military ally that betrays me, I kill everybody. I raise their cities. You know, I make my point. The last time it really happened that I can think of was back in my... I'm sure there's probably another time, but this is the last time I can think of. Was Sparta. The Bithynians were my military ally? No, they were my client state, I think. And then they betrayed me. And man, no one ever heard of them again. Alright, the boy, Eravisky, Patriot, okay. Well, let's take over the town.
At your laying siege to the settlement. Roar!
These short swords are pretty crazy. I will fight this one out. I have to believe our legionnaires, I don't know their stats, but I have to believe that our legionnaires are just so much better than these unarmored short sword units. They have to be. Right? They have to be. I need to do a custom battle and see if I can somehow find this unit. You obviously can't play as Liguria, but maybe the short swords belong to some other people. Let's start deployment. Ah, this town. Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. I do not like assaulting this one. Everywhere you go or try to attack is you're going to be going uphill. And I want wide space to maneuver our velites around. Oh, I hate this one. I guess this is it's going to be probably one of the best we're going to get. Because if I deploy over here and the computer deploys like right here, they just have a huge downhill advantage. They can just put their skirmishers right there and just rain death. This is the gentlest incline, but very narrow spaces to go through. Not much room to maneuver our velites. At least here, we may have some room to maneuver. Like we may be able to go up here and circle around. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, let's get our legionaries. We'll do some columns here.
duty! Legionaries! General! Velites! Sons of Mars! Spearmen, ready for orders! Missile infantry!
Okay. This is probably going to change, but
Velites!
let's see how the computer sets up.
When we have taken this place, and our enemies feel the mercy of slavery, then we will have done a good day's work. Now, to arms! Romans ready for duty.
So where's those skirmishers? They have the hill advantage. Let's see if I can maneuver.
Missiles awaiting targets. Your orders. Happy to serve Rome. Double
Up here.
ready and waiting. Advance at speed.
Because if I can get this troop up here, then I can easily maneuver behind these guys, or at least to the sides.
Brave Romans to a man.
That's not gonna work. I'm gonna need to manually move these guys.
Spearmen at the ready. Double time, Commander. Double time. Ready and waiting. At the double. Orders. Advance.
So for this to work, I'm gonna have to get their attention over here. So let's
Legionaries.
move the main column up.
At speed. General. Battle group ready and awaiting orders. Velites. V formation.
So we're going to get their attention down here with our main column of legionaries, and then I'm going to be able to move my spearmen up and my velites up and flank them with our javelins and spear units. That's the current plan.
Melee infantry at your command.
Let me move our general up.
Ave!
So his aura is going to be in range of the front line fighting.
Ready. Sic Domine. General. Ready. Spearmen ready for orders. Ready, Teddy. At the double. Ready and waiting. Your orders.
Alright, looks like we have some units up there too.
Melee troops. General. Quick march.
Where are you going to have to
Happy
be?
serve Rome. Melee troops. Ave. Legionaries.
Oh boy. Okay, never mind. They have more up here than I thought they did. Well,
Melee infantry at your command. Jupiter gives us strength.
this may not be as easy as I thought it was going to be.
At speed. Ready. Missiles ready and waiting. Ready, Kings. Your orders. Quick march. Orders. Legio Parati. Romans ready for duty. Advance at speed. Spears ready. Ready. At speed. Commander. Commander. Sic Domine. Proud Romans all. Melee infantry ready. Ready and waiting. Ready for orders. General. Yes. Get moving. Ready and waiting. Take that. Extempo. Missile infantry at your command. Ready, Kings. Romans ready for duty. Orders. Missiles awaiting target. Brave Romans to a man. Ready, Kings.
I knew I was forgetting one group.
Missiles ready and waiting. Ready, Kings. Ready, Kings. Spearmen at the ready. Jupiter gives us spirit. Missile infantry at your command. Legionaries. Orders. Sons of Mars. Legionaries. Yours to command. At the double. Commander. Orders. Obedience. Spears ready. Proud Romans all. Ready, King. Take aim.
Up there.
Ready and waiting. Legionaries! Legionaries! Romans, ready for duty. Ready.
Come on, Velites.
Awaiting targets. Velites! By your command! At the double! Missile infantry! Quick! Reload! Extemplar!
Wait, they're not even heading for me? Oh, for those Velites? Alright, well, just shoot them then.
Romans to a man! Legionaries! Melee troops awaiting orders! Romans ready for duty! Legionaries! Advance! Your orders ready and waiting! Sons of Velites! Missile infantry at your command! Yours to command! Quick march! Orders understood! Understood! Commander!
Alright, so far, it seems to be working pretty good.
Legionaries! Jupiter gives us strength! Legionaries! Quick march! Velites! Missile infantry! At the double! Velites! Advance at speed! Ready! Missiles ready and waiting!
Let's move them up here as well.
Your orders! Double time! Ready and waiting! At the double! Jupiter gives us strength! Velites! Victory for Rome! Velites! Legionaries!
Holy shit.
Move, you dogs!
These guys kind of got pulled into a fight I wasn't ready for them for.
Rome ready! Ready for duty! Jupiter gives us
Alright, advance.
legionaries!
Advance.
Waiting!
Move over.
Missile infantry at your command! Velites! Rome is mother to us all! Missile infantry ready!
Actually, that works.
Velites! Spear infantry ready!
Spear units still holding on.
Legionaries! Sons of Mars! Melee troops!
Actually, maneuver over here.
Legionaries! At the double! Orders!
Move in. Move over.
Legionaries!
Move up.
Brave Romans to a man!
Second wind.
Legionaries!
Use the whip.
Velites! Ready! Faster reload!
Alright.
Victory for Rome!
Looking pretty good. We'll move these guys down.
Velites!
Move these guys over.
Legionaries! Sons of Mars! Legionaries!
Move up.
Sons of Mars! Melee infantry! Velites! Advance at speed! For Rome! Missile infantry ready!
That's not really a great angle to throw javelins in the back of those guys, but I'll try.
Loose! Missile infantry at your command! Velites!
Alright, they are getting hit though.
Legionaries! Ready and waiting!
And this time, our general is going to be able to survive it all. Let's pull back this legion.
Double! Legionaries!
I hope their numbers are not low enough to the point where their unit is wiped out.
Legionaries! Double time!
I think we've killed them all. That's all that's remaining.
Missiles ready and waiting!
Is there anyone else who's run low? No.
Proud Romans! Missile infantry! Fire!
There we go. That worked exceptionally well. Holy crap. So I think that does prove that, yeah, our legionnaires are much better than their short swords. Because even without the help of the Velites, our main body was crushing these guys. Or maybe they were crushing the Spear Warriors, I'm not sure. But that worked out perfectly. Our Spirit units held out long enough for the Velites to kill that entire group. And move on. That was nice.
At your command!
Yeah. Black Dawn Legion rank up. Formidable fighters. Let's do Soldier. And Commander. Okay. You know what? let's... I wasn't going to have any military buildings here, but this at least gives us the chance to get these axe warriors, which I can't get otherwise. I can't get that down here, can I? No. Oh, I can't, oh my god, I can't get the short swords. Holy shit.
Commander.
Good god. Okay. I'm dumb. Alright, wow. 31-37. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, our Legionnaires are 43-40. Charge bonus 19, which is much better than our Legionnaires. Melee defense is lower. Armor's much lower. Health is a little bit lower. Morale is much lower. But they do have the Frenzy ability, which that's pretty nuts. They also have Shield Wall. They're not that bad, and considering like how many they get in their garrisons, that's a good unit to have. And they're the same upkeep as my Legionnaires. Interesting. Huh. Auxiliary Celtic Warriors. I don't think there's any reason for me to even grab them. Again, they're the same upkeep, which is what I'm mostly looking at, not the actual initial cost, but the upkeep. And these guys are worse than my Legionnaires, which, yeah, so why do I ever want to get them? Auxiliary Celtic Skirmishers, missile damage 28, so that's the same. So yeah, I might as well just get the Velites. Oh, well. Well, I don't know. The Celtic Skirmishers, well, these guys are slightly better. But not that much. And these guys are less on the upkeep. Interesting. Alright, how about their Celtic Light Horse compared to our Equites? Our Equites have more armor and more skills that they can do. Okay. Well, what the hell is Spartan Legion? Do I want to have an auxiliary barracks? Try out the Axe Warriors. They're probably not going to be as good as what I could get from here. Screw it. I'll make one. And let's grab a Temple of Mars. We're gonna have to convert that next time. I don't know. I was gonna have that be a full money-making province, but that's fine. Especially since I don't have Noria, and that belongs to our client state. That's money I'm losing out on, so sure, why not? We'll have another barracks. Sorry, that took a long time, didn't it? Rome's Conquerors. Alright, I have no money for that. Okay. I don't have any money for anything. What am I going to do next turn? The only people I can safely fight is going to be these guys, but that's going to push our territory really deep in. It's just going to stretch it out. Just this long line. And again, if I go to war with the Averni, I'm going to war with Carthage. And possibly these guys. Dang it. That's pulling in a lot of enemies. They're not too strong. But I do have allies of my own that I can pull in. Well, two. Man, Athens. Do I try to go for Athens? They're pretty strong. I want to burn them to the ground, but that's not for a long time. No. I won't do that. And these guys are down to 10. They're definitely going to be coming after us soon, I think.
Ready for orders.
If that's the case... Alright, so I think the current plan...
Ready for battle.
I'm going to... probably keep this legion, the Queens of Bithynia, up here in the north.
At your command.
Probably keep the Blaze of the Red Mist, and then I will pull back the Black Dawn legions south. We'll pull Rome's conquerors to the south. And with the Shadow Destroyers, those 3 legions will go after Carthage. And my other legions will try to hold off the Averni or maybe advance towards them. I also do have the fleet, which I need to upgrade. I keep forgetting about that. But before we declare war, I think I need to position myself here, because that would probably be one of the harder targets to take if they see us coming. So yeah, I think that's the current plan. Let's send this. Oh yeah, right. You're right. You're right, computer. Just go with bread and games. I want to change that here to tax rate. Yeah, I think so. So that's the current plan. My only expansion is either just go deep into Germania, I guess, at that point, and just spread my empire in a long, thin line, which I don't really like. Or we go to war with Carthage, the Averni, and who knows who else.
Come now, let us debate this matter like civilized men,
What?
and then realize that a treaty would be sensible.
Well, that's so... I mean, yeah, I'll take your money for the non-aggression pact. I find it odd that the computer is afraid of me from all the way over there.
Greek wine.
You know, there's this whole area called Greece that separates me from Pontus. Like, what the hell? But yeah, I'll take your money. By the time I even get over there, the non-aggression pact, I can just end it, or... I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. That area of the world I'm not going to hit for, at least right now, planning on hitting for a long, long time. I plan on taking out Carthage now, taking out the Averni, and heading west is my current goal. So, the Averni lands, which I think they own some of this up here, so I'll just sweep down. Wow, Carthage owns that. Oh my god. That's why they're allied. Holy shit. And Nova Cathargo, which is the client state of Carthage. Oh my god, dude. I didn't realize Carthage, between it and its client state, owns all of that. Oh my god. That's actually going to be a tougher war than I thought. And with their allies right there, I'd be at war with like a third of the world right there. Holy shit. I didn't know they... Yeah. Between them and their allies, they control all of Spain. And I'm assuming West Africa. Yeah. Wow, Nova Cathargo usually just gets destroyed. But they're pretty powerful. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. So if I go to war, I'm going to be at war for a long time. That's if I can even win it. Wow. Oh, let's convert that, change that. I'm not going to go to war for a long time then, or at least until I'm ready, unless they force the issue. I don't know. I guess I'll just... I don't have any agricultural in this. Commerce, I do have some. I guess that's worth it. Yeah, that's worth it.
Ready for orders.
We're gonna need more legions. We're definitely gonna need more legions. I'll wait until this is built, then we'll upgrade our armies. So they're heading south.
At your command.
And I'm upgrading the barracks here. Okay. We'll start heading south.
We hunger for battle. Commander,
Good God, that is really scary. You know what? I may need everyone's help that I can get, even my enemy.
Athena give you wisdom, so that you may speak well and persuade me of your cause. Be welcome.
They're not interested, though. Not even in a defensive alliance. Damn it.
Greetings, honored guest. Your words bring satisfaction to the gods and to my people. You have wisdom indeed.
Maybe in time I can get a military alliance. I need everything I can get. I didn't realize I was going to go to war over such a powerful nation. God. That is scary. That is so scary. Alright, I'm going to end this episode here, everybody. Oh, man. I don't know if you should expect any fighting in tomorrow's episode, because it's just going to be me trying to get more legions up and running. In fact, let's raise up another one right now. Who has the coolest helmet? You do. Alright, raise army. No.
at your command.
Details. You are Caesar's sons. Right? Yes. Okay. So there we go. Caesar's Son Legion has now been created. Put them in there. And I don't have any money to even give them anything. But, yeah, so it's just going to be me trying to get legions filled up and prepared for the war. I need another fleet, too. Oh, I need so many things. They own so much. They own so much. I mean, I kind of own a lot, too, I guess. But, especially with my client state. That's going to be a good war. Hopefully. Hopefully it'll be a good war. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you all next time. The fire's coming. Take care.